Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, Sagittarius. Welcome for another reading, guys. This reading will be with you from 27th of March until 17th of April, 2021. Okay. Now, over here, what I'm getting to understand with regards to your situation, Sag, is that you require some amount of trust in yourself, right? Because somewhere you guys have got hurt in the in the prior days. Whatever you have tried to do probably did not yield you result, right? So there could be that feeling of being iffy, being a little bit kind of not completely trusting a situation that is probably there with you or it's coming to you, right? So yeah, that is the kind of energy, guys, I'm getting from these cards in here for you, Sag. Now, over here, what they are saying is, with your wisdom, guys, there is some amount of manifestation, co-creation, bringing something to fruition is happening in your life. Now, if this is not about a relationship, this is all about you trying to bring back stability, trying to create something new, because you feel that you're probably not a very creative person, Sag, but it'll be a wonder that when you kind of discover every day when you wake up, you will see that there is some new idea that's coming back into your life. That is helping you to create something wonderful to move forward. And if you're in a relationship, there is something that you want to make it happen now with your partner, with somebody you are in love with, or you have some kind of romantic feelings towards one another, where you want that co-creation, that expansion to happen in your life. So either ways, guys, some kind of fruition, creativity, manifestation is, at this point, it's working in your story, Sag. Now with this, the clarifier says psychic ability. So what they're saying is, try to give yourself some amount of time, Sag, during this period and portion in time to understand yourself better, right? To see the future, what you really want to do. What is that is your desire, your wish, your creativity that you want to manifest, right? Because like I said, there is something that is troubling you really, because somewhere you feel that you're not very creative in your understanding, right? Somewhere you might feel a sense of being iffy. So it's very important, Sag, to give yourself some time in order to understand the situation better. Like I said, either for yourself or if you're in a relationship, doesn't matter. But you have to really work with your understanding in here, because the bottom of the deck in here says trust and imagine. So there is something you have to trust in order to imagine that everything that you are looking at or thinking at during this portion in time will bear you result, right? So you have to put a lot of trust in yourself, guys, to open up your power of imagination, creativity, bringing things to fruition, understanding yourself better, knowing yourself better, coming to terms with anything in the past that might have gone wrong, learning to trust back yourself, learning to trust back your understanding with something you definitely are trying to manifest or create back in your life, right? So that is the kind of energy that is catching up in here. Now over here we got two cards, guys. One is talking about the Three of Pentacles energy. So what they're saying is, try to concentrate on things that you really love to do for yourself, right? Paying close attention to something that you want to manifest, bringing up that quality of work in yourself, especially being creative. That's what the whole situation of creativity is, right? So some of you guys could be artists, painters, musicians, anything in the art form, if you're trying to work on that, right? Which will bring you some amount of money as well, whatever that could be for you. Or some of you guys could be even thinking about doing something new in the art field as well that gives you a lot of pleasure, plus some amount of money as well. But at the same time, you also have to learn to expand your creativity, working with others, being compatible and comfortable with people around you, you know, to build back an excellent reputation of you as a person, Sag, who can really do something beautiful in their life is coming up in here in the energy form, right? Now, over here, it talks about two cards. One is talking about the Hierophant, and the other is talking about the Eight of Wands, which is your energy, Sag. So, what I'm getting, guys, is that you're going to get a lot of help. Okay, people are going to be there. Good people will come to you during this portion to advise you. Could be your friends, could be your counterparts, could be your mentor. Anybody who loves you and you love that person, you might be asking for advice to see and compare your past situation towards your present and moving into the future, right? What is that needs to change? What is a traditional belief and method you had been holding on to for a long time? Where you want to compare your traditional ideas with your new ideas in place as well, in order to see what is the best situation for you, to move forward. Because something over here, in the past has not been good for you. You want to move away, so you could be taking help from people. There could have been a lot of stress and anxiety in your life that has been going on, Sag. When you want some rapid and unexpected change of lifestyle in your life as well, right? Where some of you would, try to multitask a lot of situation in order to bring about a new change in your life, learning new skills, working as well, studying, anything, where you're putting in a lot of effort, or you will be putting in a lot of effort to compare your traditional ideas and approaches towards life, to move towards your fresh new ideas and trying to see what is the best solution and situation in your case in here, Sag. But you definitely have to give yourself plenty of time in order to open up your powers of imagination to see what really it is that you can possibly work for at this point in time towards your own creativity, or towards a situation of creativity with somebody in your life. But at the same time, like they're saying here, with the Three of Pentacles, you have to approach this idea, this situation, with a lot of mental and physical compatibility to suit your ideas with others. Listen to what others have to say, hear them out, be open to receiving new suggestions. Don't be closed by yourself to any kind of expansion that others might come and say, okay, you know what, let's do this, let's do that, let's try a new plan, let's try a new situation, let's go for a new creative idea, and you might just say that, no, I would rather believe in whatever I've been doing in the past, and I don't want to move myself from that situation. So if you do that, guys, you will get caught, right? So what they are telling you is, if anybody is coming up with any kind of ideas, plans in your life towards this kind of expansion, teamwork, be open to hearing them. That's what they're saying. Be open to hearing them. Don't close yourself. Don't just, believe that you are the only person who can actually do things for yourself. No, you have to believe in yourself and trust that what others are saying to you is not, it's not bad, right? After which, what you do is your situation. But at this point in time, they're telling you guys that learn to believe in yourself, because clearly You have been ghosted in the past as well, Sag, by people around you who have come forward, but they have given you negative thoughts, negative feedbacks, you know, all because they wanted things from you. Right? They have ghosted you with regards to a relationship as well, is also the point of the story, where they have, you know, did not allow you to expand, maybe. Right? Where you had put your own restrictions in your place because you kind of like got scared of the whole situation, because you could not really understand these people, or even in your internal self, you were fighting to get an answer, right? Which is where the problem has been with regards to bringing back your compatibility. So maybe you love somebody, Sag, or maybe you want to move with somebody, or maybe you want to do something beautiful with somebody in your life. But what I'm getting from this energy is that this expansion part of the story had kind of stopped because other people caused a lot of trouble in your life, Sag, which is where you were kind of ghosting yourself as well, or ghosting a connection in your life as well, right? Because you were not sure. You were not able to trust yourself too. So every time you wanted to move forward, you were like, can I? You know, and that is a situation that is coming to an end as well. You know, where I can clearly see that you are getting over that period in time, Sag, where others had been influencing your thoughts and ideas, you know, which created a lot of negativity in your life, Sag, where you were not able to really expand with people and understand the whole situation. So this is where you're coming to your realization as well during this portion in time of what it is that happened in your life towards this expansion that otherwise could have happened with regards to your fruition, creativity. Maybe you wanted to pursue something with somebody you love, right? Or maybe you wanted to get together with somebody to build something new, you know, having that exchange of ideas, love, creativity, everything in your life that was completely at a standstill, Sag, because you were not able to understand yourself in the right way because of a lot of outside and external and internal conflict that has been going on with regards to the situation that had stopped you from expanding yourself into the field or into the place you wanted to be. It could also be with a profession that you guys wanted to, you know, do something new with somebody whom you thought was really apt and suitable in this venture, right? And who could help you. But everything that you tried to do, others came, others interfered, others intervened. And that's where you ghosted yourself too. That's where your thoughts were like, I don't know, because you were thinking about this situation of conflict in yourself, Sag. This is where you had not been able to leave that and move and set yourself free from that situation, which is something that you are coming to terms. Maybe you had family disputes. For some, I'm even getting that, right? There could have been family disputes in your life as well, Sag, that stopped you from expanding yourself in the profession you wanted to go, or do something, or make yourself, you know, more creative in your life path as well. So something that you had not been focused enough to pay attention, and you had been kind of ghosting yourself with the belief and ideas of others around you who were definitely wanting your movement to stop, right? Let's look at the Fool card. And that's where probably you could not believe in your trust, in your dreams. You did not have enough trust. Excuse me. You did not have enough trust in your ideas because others were interfering with your situation here. Sagittarius. Others were coming in your way Others were fighting for your attention. Maybe you had, like I said, family disputes where you were resolving too many conflicts in your life with your family as well, where you could not pay enough attention to yourself, right? And this is where something that you know has to change. Has to change because you have to believe in the magic in order to make magic work, right? So something that has to be completely revitalized in here, guys. Something that you have lost touch with, Sag, in yourself. Something that you wanted to do yet you could not do because, like I said, others have created a big turmoil around you. That in turn created a lot of negative feelings and ideas and conflict within yourself as well because you were paying close attention to what these guys or this group of people were doing in your life and you had no time for yourself, really. Yeah, and today you're moving out of that situation, guys, because you had definitely been a part of this conflict here before. You were trying to resolve a lot of ideas, a lot of problems for other people where you forgot about yourself, Sag, and you did not pay attention to your money, to your self-worth, to your own things in life, which is where you're working on a new plan to see if you can go and rectify the whole situation for yourself now, right? And you're moving out of this area of stress, conflict, fight, bickering, argument, anything that was going on in your life in here, Sag, to restart the whole process and bring back that magic in yourself, to believe that dreams are a possibility, dreams can come true if you know how to manifest your dreams in the right way, right? So this is a situation that earlier had been persisting in your life. You were caught up in too many issues in here, guys. Could be work issues, could be family issues, anything that was very disturbing, truthfully speaking. And you were being hosted because your attention was completely in that place, and you were kind of focused on that area of your life, which is where you're coming to your understanding, guys, as you're giving yourself the time to know where you have gone wrong before with regards to your own expansion in life. And this is where you're starting something brand new, and you will be, because that is what you're planning on. That is where you are waiting for things to work in the right way so that you can start a new job, a new career, build a new home, do anything which is brand new in your life once again, Sag, which calls for a lot of expansion and creativity in yourself as well. Because obviously it's very clear, Sag, that you have, been caught in a very disruptive situation with your life path. And that course needs to be corrected. A lot of people are going through this course correction right now in their life. So this is a course correction as well, right? It's a course correction from a situation, guys, that had been holding you with regards to some kind of a commitment that, you're walking away from, Sag, in order to start. So this commitment part of the story could have also been a conflict area. This could be a love between family members. This could be a love between a mother and son. It could be a love between a father and daughter. It could be a love between siblings. Anything. But that kind of a situation where you felt, or it just could be a love, a romantic love, any kind of a love situation that had been really keeping you tied, in a family kind of a situation more so, where, justice is coming up because there has been an injustice in this situation where you had been very, very focused and had not been paying attention to yourself, guys. You had not been paying attention to yourself, which is where you're moving out of. You're moving out of because you're leaving that part of the story behind in order to create back your own story in your life, Sag. You will not be paying attention to the whole story that had been going on in your life that created a terrible amount of stress and burden because you had been too stressed out with people fighting over one another. Like I said, it could be a family situation where the mother and the daughter, or the father or the son, or the siblings were fighting, quarreling with one another. And that created a lot of disturbance in you when you forgot to focus on your own self-expansion or creativity as well, I'm getting, Sag. And that's why they are telling you, in order for you to get back your own self, you have to pay close attention to your intuitive power. Understand yourself better, know yourself better, and do what you have to do. Because otherwise you'll get stuck, Sag, is what they're telling you. So pay close attention to put an end to to a situation and begin something fresh, brand new in your life, as well as what the story is for you at this point in time. It's very, very important, guys. Very, very important, because to me it looks like that you are on your way towards creating this magic, and you're very, very enthusiastic about bringing back a new creative endeavor in your life towards your own belief, ideas, your manifestation, your creativity. But like they say, you have to trust your dreams in order to manifest their dreams into your reality as well. So which is where an old situation has to move out of your life, Sag, where you have to leave old conflict, old bickering, old story behind in order to move towards your own creativity, fruition, manifestation, whatever that you guys are planning to do going forward, right? Yeah, because there has been a lot of restrictions, guys, with regards to a situation that could have been very pleasant. You had not been able to move, and it could be because you were caught up with kids around you, with your own children around you, right? Anybody could have any problems in their life where you missed out on something beautiful, but you wanted to move and yet you could not move because you have the devil energy here, which is clearly talking about a lot of temptations, restrictions, codependency, addictions, negativity, toxicity, anything that has been holding you back from moving towards some situation in your life that could have brought you back your fun, innocence, having the childlike quality in yourself, enjoying life, having fun with friends, with people around you, or even going towards a past life situation of love for some people as well. It could be anything for anyone. But with the devil, it clearly tells me that you had been stuck, guys, which is where you are coming back into your shape and form in order to realize your own mistake and do the right thing as the King of Wands. Because you have seen what has happened in here, guys. You have seen why you were blocked from moving forward, and you are going to fight the toxicity now in order to bring back yourself in the right path in here, Sag. And you're very, very motivational about this entire story to move forward. You're just taking a little bit of a minute here to see what you can do to change yourself, to change surroundings, to change your collective. Maybe some of you guys are also moving out of your old friends, old groups you had, right? People who had been in this situation here for you, in your collective, maybe your family, extended family, whoever had been causing a lot of trouble in your life, or some of you could also be had faced trouble with your family, friends, anybody in the collective where where you were stuck and you want to change that whole situation now, really, to move past from your past into your present, guys. Too many cards, hold on. Right, where you want to change the whole scenario and believe that whatever you are creating or reconciling with will bring you back your life in the right way. Having new friends in your group, having new community, having new like-minded people who can support you, who can believe that you can do it, Sag. Somebody is who is there for you, or a collective is there for you. They want to have fun, you want to have fun, but for which you have to go past the devil energy here, out of that toxicity that you have been stuck in with regards to the situation that I was just talking about. And to me, it looks like either you were stuck in an old commitment with somebody, or it could be a family situation, like I said, brother and sister as well. Anything that there was a lot of love for you and you for them, and yet you're coming to your terms and understanding that it hasn't worked. So there could have been money problems. Maybe people have been asking financial help from you as well, and that's why they didn't want you to move forward, because they were taking money from you. And it could be anything for anybody, guys, okay? They were more demanding here because they wanted their wish fulfilled by you or through you as well, Sag, right? So now you're realizing that it was very toxic, very, very toxic situation here that stopped you from your own expansion in life, right? And that is where you have to get out of the toxicity in order to bring back a complete balance and harmony with the person you love, or somebody in your life who wants you to reconcile with the past and move towards the present. Or for some people, it is a matter of taking a decision in here as well with regards to a situation of love, right? That is for a long-term planning here. It's a long-term goal, right? Somebody has seen that energy here. Somebody knows that they have to work towards this energy with the Lovers and the Three of Cups towards your long-term fulfillment. It's a long-term planning, long-term project, right? So maybe you have been in an energy, Sag, is whether you can commit to this relationship or not. For some people, I'm even getting that, right? You were not sure if you wanted, because you were very, very toxic, in a toxic situation or in a toxic place where you possibly, for some, could not manifest back the harmony and balance in your life. Or for some, it could be that you were not able to take a decision with somebody in your life whom you really loved and cared for. It could be anything, right? Let's look at the Hierophant and the Eight of Wands in here. And this is a situation that had been causing you, because you also, like I said, Sag, you also could have been very traditional in your thoughts, ideas, approaches towards commitment, love, marriage, anything, or your career approaches in life. It could be anything, where somebody will come and tell you, guys, that it's time for you to bring back that love in your life, that give and take, and not have complete control and domination over your money in here. You have to open up, you have to give, you have to take, you have to be sensitive, and that will be something that somebody will come forward, and you will be able to compare yourself from what you have been before to what you are going to now become in order to move forward, Sag, right? It also could be that you could be in for a pleasant surprise by yourself too, when you see that others are reacting to you in a different way, where they are ready to work with you because you have opened up yourself towards your sensitivity and a romantic part of the story, a new emotional fulfillment, a new emotional experience that is going to bring you back your Six of Pentacles, right? That is going to bring you back your happiness, when it's not just you, but two people or three people working together, where by yourself too, you could have enough money to leave a situation and move away. But this is where, this portion is where you have to take a call on the situation as the Queen of Wands, that is you, Sag. As the Queen of Wands, you have to take a call on the situation of whether you want to still procrastinate this whole situation or whether you really want to move out and do something for yourself real quick. Okay, you have to give yourself the time and the energy, the understanding to figure it all out in the right way. It's very important for you, Sag. Very important, because it means that you will have to, maybe for some, you might have to leave an old situation behind. For some, it is getting into something new that you have not experienced before. Excuse me. Where you have to choose between two people, or you have to choose between money and love, right? You have to make a decision. You have to choose something in your life in order to move forward, because that is the energy of what you really want in your life now, Sag. What you truly want and believe in yourself. Let's look at the Magician and the Fool card here. Because clearly they are telling you that you have to believe in yourself. Because only when you believe in your dreams, like I said, you believe in your reality. And that is the creation of reality that will eventually happen once you know that you are by yourself, Sag, strong enough to take a call on this situation in here. See? Bittersweet, rejection and trickery. Yeah. See, there has been a lot of problem here, guys. There has been bittersweet memories of this kind of a situation with this Five of Wands, where not everything is bitter, not everything is sweet, like I say. But it's a mixed feeling, you know. It's a mixed feeling of having a bittersweet connection with somebody in your life, you know, where there is rejection and trickery. So there is something that you have to reject, which has been a lot of trickery here for you. You know, where you have, or you're scared that you had not been able to move forward, is also because you believed or you feared that somebody will trick you. And you were rejecting the idea of moving forward because you had bittersweet experiences of your own self before, guys, where somebody has tricked you or you had been badly tricked in your life, Sag, right? By some situation in your life that you could not manifest for yourself. Let's look at the Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles here. So this is a complete understanding that not everything was bad, not everything was good, but again, there is that fear of you getting hurt again, right? Let's look at the Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles here. So you were like, no, it's okay. You know, it's better to be it's better to reject such situations than get hurt again. Maybe that stopped you from moving forward because your belief and faith and idea had completely gone through a whole process of change. Excuse me. Yeah. So over here with the Hermit and the with the Ace of Pentacles, they are telling you guys, whatever you're going to be doing now, whatever direction you're moving into, be very impartial with your own situation. Be fair with other people as well as being fair to yourself too. Right? So don't leave somebody out in the cold just because they have been bad with you. Or else it will be a very impartial situation in your case. So you have to be very, very fair with the situation of whatever you're leaving behind. With the Two of Cups, the Justice and the Six of Wands. Yeah, there is some situation in your life, guys, that is not working anymore for you. And some of you are heading towards a divorce. Some of you are just heading towards leaving that situation. Like I said, it could be a family situation for some people. Mother, father, brother, sister, extended family. Anybody who had been holding you back from your own growth. Because now you want to grow. And because you want to grow and expand, it doesn't mean that you have to be unfair with people. That's also what part of the story, right? So you have to be very, very fair about your communication, action, anything that you are going to be taking towards a situation here when you want to move out and start something new in your life towards your own growth and prosperity as well. Let's look at the Devil and the King of Wands, because that is where you're coming in, guys, with the Queen of Wands. It could be a masculine, feminine energy, or it could be the energy of two people, right? Who wants to be together, but at the same time, one of you will have to take the call in here. It's also a part of the story. Let's look at the Devil and the King of Wands. Because, sorry, excuse me, you're clearly thinking about this situation here you want to move out of, and you're being very impatient about it because you want things to really move quicker than you had imagined it would be. You know, when you have been stuck in a very, very toxic situation, and you're really wanting to move out of that toxicity in order to choose wisely the direction towards your next goal in your life, right? Let's look at the Death and the Eight of Swords in here. So it looks to me that you people are very impatient to start something totally brand new in your life and create some kind of a magic in your life, which is your manifestation, creation, right? Fruition. Talk about that whole story in here. See, and this is where you're perfecting yourself. You're a little bit impatient, Sag. You're a little bit impatient with this whole situation here because you definitely want to go towards your next part of the story. But it's like, you have also to be fair with people around you, maybe with your family, with your friends, whoever it is. Or it could be a job situation that you want to leave and move towards another job, but you have to be very partial and fair with your old colleague, your old boss, your old counterparts, whoever it is in your life, guys. So you're trying to hold on to your patience, though you are feeling a little bit impatient, in order to perfect this plan for your own growth and stability in your life as well, right? Let's look at the Three of Cups and the Lover's energy, because this is where there could have been a disbalance in your life as well that you want to now balance out in the right way, Sag. But you could also be, like I said, you have to choose, make your decisions very, very wisely, what you want in your life, instead of just holding on to something else, right? And this is calling for enlightenment. So this is where you have to hold on to your horses, guys, in order to get the right source or the right path to move forward towards something in your life that you want to do. But there will be a lot of enlightenment towards the beginning of a new passion in your life, where it has been a lot of grief that you had been praying for in order for it to get over. So the enlightenment is on its way, Sag, but you have to also work your energy in order to believe in your own creativity, your own power, your own enlightenment, which is going to come to you. You will take the wise call in here with regards to your movement, with regards to your choices. Like I said, you could be feeling a little bit impatient because you feel that there has been a lot of time that has gone by, with this trickery and bittersweet memories that you had been caught in, fear of rejection as well for some people. You did not know how to get rid of that trickery which was going on in your life, where one or many people have been tricking you into believing something else for your life purpose, right? So all that situation towards your own growth, it's coming back, but what they are telling you is hold on, perfect your plan, and be very fair and partial towards your own situation of your own enhancement in life, right? And you will get the clarity. That clarity will come to you, what you need to do in order to move forward. But you just have to be a little bit more patient towards this clarity as it's coming back into your life, guys. As it's coming back into your life. Okay? So enjoy this reading, Sag. Until we see you once again. Till then, goodbye. God bless. Khuda Hafiz. Namaste.